The Avengers #1 was published few days ago, presenting a new run where Carol Danvers, aka Captain Marvel, becomes the team's new leader. The book opens with Carol leading the Avengers in a fight against a giant robot called Terminus. Tony explains that Terminus is an alien robot of cybernetic organism and is effectively immortal. His spores in the earth keep regrowing him every time he is defeated, and he's also accompanied by smaller drone forms, and he's after energy. The book shows how Carol managed to gather the Avengers, starting with Tony, who was her first pick. Tony tells Carol that he thought it would be Jessica Drew, but Carol says that she would pick him for Avengers business. She then meets King Thor in Asgard, who used to be a lot more fun. Thor says that he was never out of the team, as he was an Avenger at the beginning and will be an Avenger at the end of everything, cause mortals' short lives in the face of Thor's immortality stirs something in him. Back in the battlefield, Thor hits the robot hard, telling him to stand down. Carol says that she and Thor are the Avengers, but they are the nice ones, and warns him that she will bring out the most dangerous man alive, namely Black Panther. 5 days ago, Carol locates T'Challa on a boat in the middle of nowhere cause he wanted to stay alone, but Carol tells him that he wanted her to find him, maybe cause they did not leave things in a great spot last time they talked. He gave his sleeper cells his kill switch protocols and told them how to take down the Avengers, but T'Challa doesn't want to be reminded of his past sins. Carol tells the former king that he knows what he did and he knows it was wrong. T'Challa is officially not the Black Panther anymore, and he wanted to be found so Carol could tell him to come back home and to be an Avenger again. She then goes to recruit Sam Wilson, who was training with Steve Rogers. She tells them that it's time to assemble new Avengers, but Sam doesn't know if she's talking about him or Steve. Carol makes it clear and says that she wants Sam in her team, as she's already got Tony, T'Challa, and Thor. Sam doesn't like T'Challa joining the team after what he did, but Carol says that he is the most dangerous man alive, as she's got a billionaire super genius, a former king, a king of gods, and herself, an alien hybrid boss of space, and now she needs Captain America. She picked Sam cause he's a normal person and a social worker. The Avengers are not gods, and they can't afford to act like they are. They need a grounded perspective, and that's where Sam comes in. Back in the battlefield, Sam and Tony fight the flying drones when Terminus manages to blast Thor with his eye beams and knocks him unconscious, showing the Avengers that he is not going to surrender. 4 days ago in the North Pole, Carol meets Vision, who asks her if she remembers the Judgment Day, and Carol says that it's hard to forget when Tony's Celestial judged everyone on the planet, where every single creature was confronted with their sins, knowingly or unknowingly. Carol remembers her sin and asks Vision about his, but Vision says that he did not have one. Carol says that a lot of people did not, or at least did not know it was happening, but Vision says that people do not live with his uncertainty. Despite everything he has done to prove himself as a normal person, Vision believes that God considers him just a machine, unfit for judgment. Carol, however, tells him that he never cared about God's thoughts, and unlike the rest of them, he met his creator and told him to go to hell. Back in the battlefield, Vision gets the unconscious Thor and returns to the conflict zone, where he blasts Terminus, who says that he must get stronger and that the convergence is coming. T'Challa then says that the remit of Project Pegasus is to explore alternative energy sources, and their latest program is an artificial black hole reactor, and Terminus wants it to increase his power output. But the robot's attack has damaged the reactor's containment flask, and as a result, the black hole will be released on the world. So in this case, they need someone who can do the impossible, namely the Scarlet Witch. 3 days ago, Carol met Wanda, But before she tells her that she wanna recruit her, Wanda says that she agrees on joining the Avengers. Carol thinks that Wanda read her mind, but she did not. She just knows Carol and the Avengers well, remarking that they have been the one point of stability in her entire life. Wanda says that she can contain the black hole with a spell, but the overlapping magnetic fields of the Project Pegasus facility are interfering with her magic, and she needs someone to get it clear. With that, Carol left the reactor and flies away with great speed, but T'Challa warns her that the reactor is unstable and that she needs to put distance between it and herself. Carol says that if she drops it, the black hole will eat everything, and asks Wanda if she is ready with her spell. Wanda tells Carol that she needs to fly higher, as she's not clear of Project Pegasus' electromagnetic footprints yet. Meanwhile, Thor, Vision, and Tony join their forces and finally manage to take Terminus down. T'Challa then tells Carol that the reactor is cracking and that she doesn't have time to get away, but Carol tells Wanda to cast the spell before a huge burst of energy takes place, with Carol seemingly ending up in another reality. She doesn't know where she is, but an injured Kang the Conqueror welcomes her to his deathbed and tells her that they must speak, as he has a warning for her. I know it's not easy for Thor's fans to see their favorite hero getting knocked out cold in the Avengers first book for this year, but this run looks promising. Hope you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. Thanks for watching and have a nice one.